These are the 5 things keeping you from being a man. So the first thing is you need to stop depending on other people. As men, we need to rely on ourselves. We need to be responsible for everything that happens in our lives. We cannot rely on other people to move the needle, to make stuff happen in our lives. We have to depend on ourselves. People can easily let you down. And if you're let down, who's going to save you at that point? You are left with yourself. So as men, we need to rely on ourselves only. We need to understand that no one will come to save us in hard times, and we need to be there for ourselves. We can't depend on other people for the stuff we want in our life. So why would we put our full focus on how other people will help us or how other people will do stuff for us? You need to stop depending on other people. Start depending on yourself if you want to be a man. Second thing you need to understand if you're trying to become a man is you need to educate yourself. Most men today do not read books. This explains itself. Books are there to help you or to educate you. Why wouldn't you read a book that could change your life, like on finance, communication, or anything? Books are there to improve you. If you take the time to educate yourself, people will start valuing the things you say. People will start looking up to you for advice, for knowledge, because you educated yourself on different things. So if you start reading books, you start to build discipline. The more you read, the more discipline you build. Because at the start for me, I could not even read a page. I would literally be stuck on one page just trying to focus on the book. And it got to some point I was like, I have to read this whole book no matter what. And I was stuck on one page, literally. And I kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing to the point that reading a book got so easy. Before we get on to the next thing, I would highly recommend you hit that subscribe button. And the third thing is, as men, we cannot have excuses. We cannot have, I'm too lazy, I'm too tired, I can't do this, I can't do this. We have responsibilities. We have goals that we want to accomplish. We can't afford to constantly have excuses, constantly say, I'm tired, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this. Things won't be done. We won't get the things we desire in life if we rely on excuses. The needle won't be moved. So if we want the things in life that we desire, the wealth, the status, the purpose in life, we have to take action. Even if we don't feel like it, we can't rely on excuses. On tomorrow, I'll put in the work. Next week, I'll try. This week, I'm busy. You need to remove excuses if you want to actually make a difference in your life as men. Not having excuses keeps us accountable for every bad and good that happens in our lives. Whether something bad happens, it's my fault. Whether something good happens, it is my fault. It keeps us in this constant state of accountability, keeping us improving and improving and improving, rather than using excuses to avoid things or stay in this low state of mind. You are accountable for every bad and good that happens to you, and it keeps you improving. And the fourth thing you need to understand if you want to make the transition from being a boy to a man is you need to start working out. As men, we need to build a body people can look and respect. Like, for example, if, no offense, if a fat person walks into a room, he is automatically viewed as less or someone who doesn't put in the effort or try as hard, compared to a guy who is in shape, who fills out his clothes, who looks in proper shape. He is valued more than the guy that walks in fat compared to him. So there is a big difference if you are someone who is fit and someone who is, no offense, fat. So you need to work on yourself. You need to work on your body. People perceive you based on how you look. So wouldn't it make sense to take the time and effort to take care of yourself, to work on your body, to start looking good? Wouldn't it be important to work on those things? Over time, when you start working out and start building yourself, this will help you build more confidence because you start seeing yourself as someone who works on themselves, someone who actually puts in the work and effort. You will start admiring yourself, and this will build confidence over time. And the fifth thing you need to understand, some people in life, when you are trying to grow, they are not what you need in your life. They are suppressing who you could be. Some people in life you just need to get rid of, whether you like it or not. There are people who are limiting your potential. There are people who you are adopting their habits, their way of being, whether it's smoking or bad habits or bad way of being. By being around them, you adopt those habits to yourself. Step by step, become them in a way. So you need to remove people in your life that are not benefiting you, that are not helping you get better. Because these people will keep you stuck and keep you in this position where they are at and not elevate you, not make you want to be better. Whether you realize it or not, these people are holding you back. So you need to distance yourself from these people. I'm not saying you should cut them off entirely, but I'm saying you should distance yourself over time. Instead of spending every day with them once a week, once a month. So if you haven't already, I would highly recommend you hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you guys. Bye bye.